Good evening, Dragon Warrior Randomizer and friends. This is Jeff, and I'm super happy to be here presenting you with Week 1 Group 1 race of the Winter League 2026. This is not the first race that happened that week. In fact, it's the very last one, hence presenting it during Week 2. But it is definitely a very interesting race with great players. We have YakkoWakko20, Judgejoe, Xarnax42, beg your pardon, and Cyberdark86. All great players, some of them newer, some of them veterans, but all very good at the game. And this is, again, week one. Not Winter ain't too cold yet, so flags aren't too crazy. Random weapon prices should hopefully help our players go fast at the start, hopefully finding like a flame sword or something. And we have starting gold in the throne room and a cursed belt. Cursed belt doesn't mean much anything this week, unfortunately, because we have open Sharlock, so any story item that might have been on the search spots have just been removed, and their cursed belts equivalents in chests will stay there. Some players opting to go outside, others in the treasury have gold, a torch, more gold, and in the middle we have a dragon scale, which you might not want to equip right away because we have permanent repel on, which is pretty much the most important flag in this flag set here. We don't want to repel easier enemies because you might want to fight them when there's the only ones you can fight. We have the Staff of Rain Cave, which is going to be completely useless. We have a red dragon, which is at the moment very much a threat, if you will. Oh, did I see the Drakey having a small breath on the Drakey? Looks like the experience count is lower than the death count at the moment, but hopefully that will change soon with that red slime on Xarnax's side with stop spell even. Wow. Hopefully that doesn't mean it has an ability. There is a correlation between enemy abilities. If they have one, they might have another one in a more likely fashion. Cyberdark grabbing some torches, which is very, very thoughtful because at such a low strength, you do want to throw some torches and set the world on fire. Well, not the world, just the world's enemies, if you will. Scorpion has sleep. Well, and wow, both Trading Caves are found already and they're both completely useless. Thanks, game. We will manage otherwise, I'm sure. Drakey has sleep as well. Ooh, that is such a glorious start. We have, fairy water from YakkoWakko in the Stones Cave. That is very useful because it throws. You can throw at enemies for a whole lot of damage, like 9 to 16, which is more than the torch. So you can defeat, if you're lucky, maybe a scorpion with just one throw. Other than that, doesn't look like we found anything of too much interest. The torch and the fairy waters are the big things at the moment. Ooh, I missed Judgejoe getting level 2 with heal and hurt. That is amazing. Hurt will get you out of jail. Looks like Judgejoe is either... okay, he didn't forget about hurt. He just wanted his torch out of his inventory, which is absolutely fair. You don't want it, you don't need it anymore. It's very unlikely that it's going to be useful. And we have level 3 with 1, 1, 1, 0 and return. Oh, that's a beautiful level. If that is a level, consider it a level if you like. We have level 2 on YakkoWakko's side. Cyberdark and Xarnax still stuck at level 1, not for lack of trying, but Cyberdark getting there right now with that Drakey gone with the throw of a torch. Skeletons are around, which are great enemies to find right now, giving Judgejoe level 4 with 4, 1, 8, and 17. Oh, that's a nice number. Getting closer to level 5 already. These enemies are giving a very fair amount of experience given the XP requirements. So hopefully we're gonna see the next level soon enough. Ooh, Drone Lord will be a nice enemy eventually, but definitely not right now. Xarnax with level 3 in a single battle. That's very nice. Judgejoe saving some money, I guess, by refilling his MP at the old man's stall in Taintedville. Gold is pretty much a non-issue in this flag set, especially since you have some gold chests in the castle here. But you might want to have some pocket change while you travel around, because if you do find a town that has like a 1200 gold flame sword, you don't want to miss it. It might make or break a seed, really. Axe Knights saying no, Blue Dragons saying no, but Skeletons and Scorpions do say yes. Getting Cyberdark to level 3 right there. Scorpions have hurt of their own, but it doesn't matter that much. We can handle a couple of hits from it. Level 3 on YakkoWakko's side, so Judgejoe still in the lead in terms of experience, but seeing him walk right there, maybe he's repelling some of the lower end enemies. I haven't seen his agility in a while, but okay, he can still find some skeletons, which is enough for now, and enough for level 5, it looks like. Ooh, speaking of level 5, Xarnax getting there first and getting both more. So both heal and hurt early on, and heal and hurt more also very close. Judgejoe getting there as well. So what's on the menu now? We have seen Axe Knight, which is a prime target right now. It's semi-likely that you survive a hit from them at 39 HP, but it's also likely-ish that you kill them in one cast of hurt more, and then you like double their experience points, so definitely worth trying. There's one Axe Knight. Ooh, 40, which is more than Judgejoe's max HP, so maybe next time. This is a normal-sized map, so despite not seeing much of it so far, there is swamp after all and dangerous enemies. We will at some point walk around a lot more and hope to find stuff, and by stuff I mean Erdrick's gear, because we don't need anything to open the way to Sharlock. We just need things to fight the Dragonlord with, which is Erdrick's sword and Erdrick's armor, and also maybe the Death Necklace and Fairy Flute, depending on how you like to play, and or the Spike Tiles, and or your stats growth. Enemies like Wyverns on YakkoWakko's side are helping a whole lot, getting some decent experience points. And now I believe everyone is level 5 with Heal More and Hurt More, with Cyberdark fighting that Drakima and getting both spells. So all in all, pretty much even on all 4 players, like not even 60 experience points away from each other, so that's very nice. Level 6 on Judgejoe with that Drone Lord gives him 8, 4, 17, and 17. Wow, we love to see those 17s. Still, strength and agility might be lacking a bit. You're gonna hope for more of those stats sooner than later. YakkoWakko getting there as well. Cyberdark crossing the swamp and making use of that heal spell instead of the more resource intensive heal more. Xarnax fighting the gold man, maybe not for the experience points, but maybe for safety and or the gold. Probably safer to hit with a hurt more than trying to run away from it. Wolf is not that bad of a find at this point, although you do prefer higher XP enemies. And there's level 6 for everyone. Cyberdark getting his 8 for 15 and 17. Ooh, just noticing that Cyberdark may be running on a different build, not getting exactly the same stats as the other players. I think, yeah, he's on strength agility, which I believe is his usual way of playing. So less HP means he's possibly gonna need more levels to be able to take on the Dragon Lord, but maybe not. Maybe that extra agility will help him dive with less issues than the others. Look at that HP at level 7, 71 HP for YakkoWakko, who's fighting a Axe Knight for even more glorious stats, although he's still one Axe Knight away from level 8. And yes, thank you chat for noticing. When you select a stats build, it mostly is about the endgame stats, but the stats are bonuses and are kind of reversed at the start of the seed. If you have a strength HP stats build, then at the start of the seed, an agility MP build will have more HP and more strength, but after a couple levels it will even out, and after even more levels then you will get the namesake for your stats build. And now we can see a cheap large shield and a almost vanilla priced silver shield in Cantlin on YakkoWakko's side, which is kind of disappointing. You do hope that random weapon prices will bring that down a little, but not today. Have we seen an interesting weapon for sale? I don't think we have. Magic armor. Ooh, that is a very interesting find. Something you often want to avoid with permanent repel, but when you have hurt more and 71 HP, you can take a lot of enemies. You've found Axe Knights in the overworld, so yeah, it's not an issue. You can just get your defense up as much as you want. And we did apparently find a 180 gold flame sword, which I missed, so well done. That's definitely not as strong as Hurtmore, but it will help sooner or later against some enemies you can't really hurt more. Like that wizard right there on Xarnax's side, which he runs away from, understandably. And we have chords, 84 north and 41 east. What might that be? Well, it might be the flute or the death necklace, or it could be the sword or the armor, so you probably want to check that out. But it is pretty darn far away, so maybe later, or when you feel like it, I guess. We have level 8 on Judgejoe and Xarnax's side. Cyberdark has reached level 7 and will reach level 8 in just a second. And there we go. Let's see what I missed on level 8. We have 3150 and Radiant. Not the most important spell Radiant in this flag set. We don't need to dive dungeons much. Cole, Cantlin, and Hawk's Nest are your biggest finds, most likely, because the armor and the sword are have a higher likelihood of being there. YakkoWakko checking the spike tile in Swamp. Well, eventually we have no repel in dungeons, so despite his strong defense with the magic armor, he's not repelling the skeletons. It's... ooh... Red Dragon, yeah, that sounds like a death warp right there. Even with crits, yeah. Maybe not a on purpose, but that was still a death warp. Cherno, our tracker, thank you for tracking. We have Cherno, the Ice Fairy, and Chihali on the tracking. Thank you so much to you both. Cherno mentioning their sleep on the Armored Knight, which is, well, it might be a very bad time for later when we dive Sharlock, but we're not there yet. Maybe there's not even an Armored Knight in there, so we'll have to see. Xarnax finding his own flame sword and large shield, and oop, not checking the first job. Hopefully that won't cost him too much. Cyberdark getting there as well, and Judgejoe got level 9, but I didn't see it. We're gonna have to wait a bit. Yeah, nice try, YakkoWakko. Hurt-mooring blue dragons requires some luck. Unfortunately, didn't get that luck this time. Xarnax reflecting and buying a large shield. Cyberdark getting his own flame sword. But there's definitely no silver shield to be bought at the moment with the money we have. 4, 5, 6, and 8 deaths across all players, which is fairly fairly close, I would say. All players in the same ballpark amount of experience points and same exploration-ish, looks like. What cave is Cyberdark in? Is that Swamp Cave again? Yes, it is. Maybe he wants to check the spike tile in case he can grind on it, but doesn't look like he will. YakkoWakko with that flame sword and heal more and HP fighting a wizard, which is, well, is a much better fight when you can crit. And yeah, Judgejoe with those wow, those 2 damage swings against the Axe Knights is getting closer and closer to the next level. And now he's gonna have a flame sword and no more 2 damage swings on on those Axe Knights. It's a promise. And YakkoWakko finds the almighty town of Breckenary, which I guess you don't really need to check the shop there because you found the best buyable sword and armor, and we already know Kenlan has a silver shield, which is super overpriced. I don't think we're gonna see it except if maybe we feel like agility is really low and we do want something safer to fight the Dragon Lord with. But it's gonna require a gold grind for sure. And we have Tablet in the back of... Not in the back, we have Tablet. And, oh, with a treasure guard, it's gonna be the sword or the armor. YakkoWakko, which one of the two is it? Just to hurt more to dispatch that magic wyvern, and we have a level, of course. 2, 2, 3, 1, and out. Ooh, very timely outside, and Erdrick's sword right there. So, no more flame sword for you, but you got something even better. So, most likely just the armor missing, but with that HP getting way ahead of your strength, maybe the Death Necklace is going to be something you want as well. But it's not as important right now, HP and strength, and eventually the armor is what you want. Judgejoe either doesn't enjoy having cursed belts in his inventory, or wants to buy fairy water, or wants to buy something and he's lacking just a bit of gold. We're gonna have to wait and see. And wow, nice crit from Cyberdark on the green dragon, getting him to level 9. So we have with that Axe Knight, everyone on level 9. There we go. Beautiful. All of our players are really playing well from what I've seen so far. Well done to everyone. Looks like YakkoWakko found a dead end and cast a spell of return to get back home. Warlock has hurt more. Oh wow, that 23 damage didn't quite defeat it, so Cyberdark getting sent back home. Oh, that's a shame. The Warlock is not an enemy you suspect is gonna send you home with those stats, but sometimes you just get a bit unlucky. Judgejoe getting the news about the red dragons. Gonna try and fight it. Maybe it's possible, but it's gonna require some luck and... Oh, it has hurt more. Some luck and or stop spell, I guess, but Judgejoe has... Oh, he does have stop spell, but it doesn't look like it's casting hurt more very often, but it does bite more a lot. And when it deals more than half your HP, it's probably better to make that fight happen at a later time. And Xarnax getting the magic armor, very nice. Cyberdark content with grinding in the forest tiles there, although maybe not after all, getting in the desert either for exploration and or looks like is that a single continent seed? I thought it came from Taintedal and then reached Cantlin, which was just west of Swamp Cave, and we have level 10 with a bunch of agility on Judgejoe's side, so you're gonna repel with 34 defense. Oh, okay, he doesn't have armor yet, so he's not repelling much. At least not as much as the left side of the screen. YakkoWakko and Xarnax getting the magic armor, which has a definite amount of defense adding to your stats there. Xarnax has seen the hurt more from the Red Dragon and cast Stop Spell successfully. I'm guessing our players are more interested in Gwaelin than usual because that count 84-41 is it's a large count. It's definitely I would go for Gwaelin there myself, but I know some players will try reverse counting or just straight up counting those chords, and good for them, but that requires a bit of talent and or time. You can always fight the Red Dragon and hope for some luck, which is not happening on going to Xarnax's side at the moment. Which is a shame because the Red Dragon gives a very nice amount of experience points, but you do require maybe a little bit more HP to be able to take it on. Or maybe, add Erdrick's armor and Silver Shield, but the armor is probably possibly what's on the coordinates, and that's kind of why you want Gwaelin. So it's a bit of an issue there. And it looks like he's gonna... Nope, not gonna try again, just casting outside. So it looks like I was mistaken. That Swamp Cave is nowhere close to where I thought it was. A Golem on YakkoWakko's side, which also hits pretty hard. With that 87 HP, definitely possible to fight, but without the flute, it's gonna drain a whole bunch of resources. And it has hurt more too, so the two big red enemies giving 350 experience points are kind of nerfed, I guess. Hurt more hits less than a swing from them, especially if you have magic armor or Erdrick's armor, which both of our left players have. But no flute yet. We have yet to find the most important item in the game. Well, not in this flag set, but wait. Just wait for week 3 and everybody is gonna want the flute. And Xarnax fighting a sword of his own with that Magic Wyvern in Talent Cave. Looks like we're only missing one spell, by the way, the spell of sleep, which is gonna be useful if you find some sneaky stone man, which always seems to happen in Sharlock and or the overworld. Nice wizard kill from Cyberdark. Getting closer to the level 10, at which are YakkoWakko and Judgejoe already. Judgejoe with a decent experience lead. And now, if he manages to take this Red Dragon out, he's going to be in a very nice position, both by having Gwaelin and that increased amount of experience. No stop spell strat, just swing and heal more. It's dangerous to swing at 37, so he's being very cautious. Yeah, 40 swing there from the Red Dragon. Thankfully we have outside so you don't have to fight the Red Dragon twice. Oh no! Oh, that hurts. The red dragon has heal more. So I think this is wow, Judgejoe is still gonna try and take it down. It's not an easy task because with heal more, he's probably at more HP than it had when the fight started. So you're gonna require some luck, especially if you want to keep enough MP to cast outside when he's done. Oh, swinging on 36. Oh, he's alive. Swings on 11. Wow, it's very... Wow, I'm impressed. He's very confident with his counting of the HP of the red dragon. I don't even know the HP range of the red dragon, so kudos to Judgejoe there. Very nicely done. Ragai finding his own Eldritch Sword and level 10 with that kill of the Magiwyvern. Judgejoe wasting no time. The princess is bringing the princess back. And now, possibly we're gonna see Judgejoe walk in a different direction than we've seen so far. Although some players... Oh, I just missed YakkoWakko fighting the red dragon of his own and bringing it. Also bringing the princess back, so well done to both of them. Yeah, so Ragai is... Okay, I know where he is now. He's just... Yeah, he's very close to Xarnax. So bottom players are close one to another, and top players are close one to another. Both in experience levels as well, it looks like. Cyberdark fighting the Demon Knight. There's Dark in his username. He wants to be the only darkness in this world, it looks like. Oof, a blue dragon with 3 MP? Yeah, better run away at this point. Xarnax finding Rimular, which has a chest, which could possibly be the armor. You have to check. Maybe it's the death necklace or flute, or it's gold. And YakkoWakko getting already pretty close to where the chords are. It looks like 79.33, so just like, what, 10, 15 steps from the coordinates. Cyberdark also finding Rim. And the flute is on the chords. Well done, YakkoWakko. Probably not what you wanted, but you're a real musical hero. Thank you so much. And Xarnax, exploring in the same direction, found Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters, apparently, which has some herbs, of course. Weapon shop you don't really care about because all you're missing is the silver shield, which is way overpriced. But the back has definitely things you are interested in. We have both written caves already out of the way. We have both the single chest caves, Stone Cave and Tablet Cave, that have been found. So what's back there is either Mountain or the Grave, both of which have 5 chests. So a decent chance of finding what you want there. We have no keys in this flag set, by the way. I don't think I've mentioned, so better late than never. Just opening the door and walking through it anytime, no problem. 3 chests in the back of Garenham. We have gold. And gold. And fairy water. So, not quite what you were looking for, but... Ooh, YakkoWakko finding Hawksness, which has a very decent chance of hiding either the death necklace or the armor. Let's see what's on the spike tile. He's got decent resources if it's golem. Okay, we have the flute. See, the flute is important. You have it right there. I think he knows about the hurt more on the golems. Well, maybe not. I think if players knew about it, it would be better to cast Stop Spell because of that low amount of MP you have. Oh, and Cyberdark finding the same thing. I need more eyes on my face right there. And oh, really? Armor Engrave 3, Xarnax. Wow, our hero, well done. So what's gonna be on Hawksness? Either it's gonna be nothing or it's gonna be the Death Necklace then. At 94 HP on the top players, it's kinda likely that you're gonna want the Death Necklace. Let's see. None of our players have defeated the golems yet, and Cyberdark doesn't have the flu, so it's more of a ooh. It's gonna be close. Okay, he's done it. Well done. And we have the Death Necklace. All right, so it was not for nothing. And oh yeah, I guess you can grind some gold there. It's gonna be a little slow, and I'm not sure what you might want to buy with it, but it's possible. Okay, yeah, YakkoWakko has cast a stop spell. So it's definitely gonna make short work of the golem there. Yeah, there we go, level 12, which Judgejoe already has with 8, 4, 0, and 10. Okay, so Yakko now just needs the armor, which hopefully he finds soon. Yeah, I mean, there's not much left to look for. We know it's not in Charlock. It is one flag that is on this week. No armor in Charlock. So what's left for him, I believe, is just the grave and the mountain cave. Maybe Xarnax went full diving the grave in hopes of finding the fighter's ring. I can see why. You can possibly grind a bit while diving, and if you do find it and others don't, then maybe you can go and win a level sooner or be safer in the Dragon Lord fight. Can't say I blame him, especially with the spike tiles we've seen so far. Speaking of which, it's interesting because we have a golem in Hawksness, which is can be okay at some point, and we have a red dragon in the swamp cave. So both big bad enemies with hurt more and heal more in the case of red dragon. So I have to wonder which one every player is gonna use to grind to their last level. And yes, 94 HP on level 12 means the Death Necklace is something you have to consider, and even a few. It's been something to consider for a few levels now. Aside from HP, every stat has been lacking, not terribly much, but just a little bit. You do want more strength, ability, and MP, but we're just level 12, 10 or 11. There's still a lot left of levels left to go, possibly, or level 13 to get everything. You never know. Yeah, that's a lot of Charlock enemies on the overworld. We're seeing Stone Man, Blue Dragon, Axe Knights. I don't think I've seen Golems or Red Dragons. Eternal mentioned an Armored Knight earlier, but I haven't seen him since. So hopefully not too common of an enemy. Especially given it has sleep. Oh, there's one. Okay, Xarnax not finding out about that sleep, unless it was the one player who fought one before, but I don't think he was. Judgejoe finding Garenham and therefore on his way to the armor. Every player getting experience slowly but steadily. Everyone in about 1,000 experience points range between one another, so definitely nothing a player can't overcome with a decent grind. Ooh, Wyvern has DL2 breath. That's... Thankfully, we're past the point where Wyvern is an enemy you need to fear or need to grind. Judgejoe getting his armor there. In the second chest of the first floor of the grave. Everyone is now level 11 or 12. Xarnax in the mountain cave hoping for, well, either the death necklace if he doesn't have it yet, or the fighter's ring, or why not both? Yeah, 50% heal on that Wyvern, nothing to worry about right now with the DL2. That's a little bit scary, especially for those who don't have armor yet. And yes, I agree with Beta there in chat. If you have Hurt More and you know a treasure guard can be killed with one single cast of Hurt More, even if you think you can one-shot it, just cast Hurt More. It's not worth risking a bad death just for saving 5 MP. And we have Cole on Xarnax's side, which I guess has nothing. Yeah, we have the Death Necklace, the flute, the armor, and the sword already. There's no story item. So, we know everything now. Well, except the fighter's ring, I guess. We don't know where the fighter's ring is. It's definitely in Charlotte. Now, are we gonna go for it? Unless the level is very, very tight, I don't think we will. Oh boy, what did I see there? Judgejoe making a case for Death Necklace is gonna be useful. Gaining 45 hit points, and he's now at 139. So yeah, this is a Death Necklace C. You don't want to use it right now, but you will at some point for sure. So which of our players have the Death Necklace and which of our players don't? It's gonna... it might come in... it might make a difference at some point. Some players will want to grab the Soul Armor and then grind until it's close to go, and then maybe look for the Death Necklace if they don't have it. But only Cyberdark and YakkoWakko have the Death Necklace at the moment, so that's a real advantage for them. Judgejoe are, however, having the experience lead with a little over 400, make that 600 experience points over his closest competitor, YakkoWakko, in terms of experience anyway. Xarnax is fighting a golem for level 12, which Cyberdark reached just recently. And oh, Xarnax dying to the golden, the stone, the other one, the golem. YakkoWakko finding his own Eric's armor in the grave. So now he's got the armor and the Death Necklace. Cyberdark swinging away at Warlocks because you can't repel them in caves. There's no repel in dungeons in this seed. Just walking over the chests and finding out it's not something he wants. Side note, this is the flag no repel in dungeons does not work as intended in the official DWR release because of a very slight programming error. So this is one of the reasons it made it in this flag set. We wanted to kind of showcase how it can work, and I think it fits really well with permanent repel, because if you do... Oh no, Xarnax dying again to the golem, that's very sad. So yeah, permanent repel makes some seeds, can make some seed very difficult if you have a high amount of defense and you can't fight anything. But if you do find a cave with no repel in dungeons, you're very likely to find an enemy you can fight somewhere. So it it can be annoying to fight wizards and warlocks, not wizards, warlocks and Drakimos in caves, but it could save your life at some point. Oh, and Wyvern, yeah, casting the heal spell, but repeatedly, Cyberdark having to swing 3 times to get through it. And now everyone is level 12 or more. I don't think I've seen many seeds where Swamp South was entered so many times. But Xarnax going there to fight, I'm guessing, the Red Dragon. And there's a stop spell. He's going to be very happy when he sees the heal more, if it does happen. Was Cyberdark looking for a Death Warp there? I saw him use the Dragon Scale against the Drakey, which had Weak Breath. Looks like he does want a Death Warp. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, I don't think the enemy set was right in that cave to make it happen. A quick gold grind for a Silver Shield, given you have 60 agility there, is definitely something to consider. When you gold grind for everything, it's a couple minutes for sure, but when it's just for one item and you know where it is, it's not that big of a deal when you know your agility is not very impressive. So both for the Sharlock dive, not the Sharlock dive, I guess the Dragon Lord 2 fight, and repelling things on the overworld, because again, we don't repel things in dungeons, and Sharlock is considered a dungeon. So even if you have 8 billion defense points in, when diving, you're still gonna fight wizards and star wyverns and werewolves. I don't think we've seen a werewolf in this seed so far. Okay, Cyberdark in chat confirming that's where he wanted a Silver Shield for. Well, I wouldn't say no good reason. There is definitely a couple of reasons to get one, but it's when it's tough to get a Death Warp, I understand the frustration and abandoning the idea. Now, Judgejoe with a bit of a bigger lead, a bigger experience lead than before. He's about 1,500 points ahead of YakkoWakko. Swinging on 17 hit points against the Red Dragon is very... it requires some guts, I would have to say. But you can always miss on a Red Dragon, and it can always swing instead of casting heal more, but sometimes the little gambles is where you take a couple seconds here and there and then finally win a seed. Xarnax finding out about the golem in Hawksness. Judgejoe casting Stop Spell on the Red Dragon now has no heal more left, so possibly going to be sent home, but maybe he's going to be a little bit lucky. Oh, Golem has heal as well. So both red enemies giving 350 have hurt more and a heal spell. There's the Death Necklace for Xarnax. So only Cyberdark has yet to find the grave and dive it deep enough to get the armor, which is just the second chest, so we're gonna have to hope he makes it sooner than later. Looks like 50% heal more on the Red Dragon, so definitely worth casting a stop spell there. And it's good knowledge, not only to make your grind better, but also if it turns out to be the Spike Towel just before the Dragon Lord, you don't want to waste a heal more because you didn't realize he could heal more just as you were to fight the Dragon Lord. Let's take a moment to again thank everyone who's been making this podcast possible, starting with Kamion Runakai, our streamer. Thank you so much. Shihali and Cherno doing the tracking, and myself, Juef, doing the comms. But also don't forget to follow our runners. All 4 players are great at this game and others as well. So give them a follow, make their day, and hopefully make yours too. And that's a whole lot of experience on the screen at once, like 1400 of it. And that's getting level YakkoWakko level 14. That's getting level Judgejoe level 15 with 1, 2, 6, and 0. So definitely not go mode right there. 148 HP is a whole lot though. Hey, Cyberdark, bringing Gwaelin back home. Yeah, that red dragon grind has paid a whole lot for Judgejoe, with now almost 2,000 experience points over his closest competitor, YakkoWakko, in terms of experience anyway. And Xarnax and Cyberdark trading not too far behind, both players are in the 4,000s. And indeed, the stats build for Cyberdark making the use of the Death Necklace non-advisable right now, but given the upcoming levels, I would say he's probably gonna have it when he fights the Dragon Lord. Yeah, 128 HP. Using the Death Necklace will bring you to 96 HP, which is not safe against the Dragon Lord. Even with the best gear, you can get breathed on for 48 twice in a row if you're unlucky, but it does happen. If it's possible, it does happen in this game. There's a law for that. What is it? Murphy's Law? If something can go bad, it will. It is very applicable to this game. And yes, 96 HP if you're confident, or if you have a bunch of MP, or if you really want to win the game, you can definitely go there. I think I won my own race last week by going there at exactly that HP. And yeah, Beta himself did as well. So proof that it can work. I can't remember what the record is for winning a quote-unquote normal Dragon Lord 2 fight is. I believe I've seen EMP win an 80 HP Dragon Lord 2 fight. But that was with a whole bunch of MP and strength. In the tournament setting, I seem to remember, was it F. Coughlin or J. Coper with 87? EMP saying he wants to say 86. I think it was 80. There's a clip of that somewhere. We're gonna have to find it again and be amazed at that fight. It was legendary. Oh, we are missing the flute song from Judgejoe. Hopefully we do hear the flute song at some point. Cyberdark getting his own flute right there, and now has everything but the armor. So he did find the mountain cave, so he's really just missing the grave. Judgejoe getting his own Death Necklace, and oh wow, YakkoWakko and Xarnax are really close together in XP now. Both having the same gear as well, so this is a very interesting race. Yakko has more resources though. Xarnax has no MP left. He's gonna have to heal up at some point. Oh, never mind. Xarnax does not appear to have the flute, so advantage Yakko there. Or disadvantage if you need to rely on fairy water to win the game against the Dragon Lord. level 15 on YakkoWakko's side. Again with 1, 2, 6, and 0. 2 Demon Knights on the bottom players. Cyberdark trading a bit in experience points and having a lack of the armor is a bit concerning, but if the go mode is a bit iffy and our players dive and die, Cyberdark can totally come back. I'm not concerned that he's unable to win. We're gonna have to wait and see. Nice crit on the golem by Judgejoe. Xarnax deciding to check Sharlock a bit, and there's a a welcome committee right there in the name of the Red Dragon. Oh, Cyberdark finding about the sleep on the Armor Knight, casting Stop Spell, and there... Oh, it's got Hurt More as well, so now you can just Hurt More twice and be done with it. I wonder if Xarnax is going there to grind and or find the Fighter's Ring. I would be surprised he's going there for the flute. He's probably gotten the chords. Pretty sure he did, so he knows the flute's there. He knows the Fighter's Ring is going to be in the bottom of Sharlock. Oh, DL2 by a werewolf. I missed that. That's interesting. You can't even repel the werewolves in this seed, and not the ones in Sharlock anyway, so you're gonna have to be careful. And yeah, given the enemy set and the current defense power, I would be very impressed if anyone dove and won 3 levels going down to the Dragon Lord. Oh, I missed level 16 on Judgejoe, but we're gonna have to wait a bit and see those stats on another player, maybe. Just 2 red dragons on YakkoWakko's side will give him the level, although he's close to be out of resources. And Cyberdark is gonna find his armor in just a minute. Thank you, Cherno. We have a 3594 level 16, which is not great. At the moment, 116 attack power. You can damage the Dragon Lord for 4 to 8. You don't have the MP to sustain such a fight for very long, so you're gonna want more levels. Looks like no player is even close to the amount of gold you need to buy a silver shield, and I don't think anyone's gonna try and get a silver shield with a gold grind at this rate, unless Cyberdark tries again Death Warp from the grave, but he'd have to grab more chests and find a good enemy for it, which I feel is not gonna happen. Judgejoe deciding on the golden grind in Hawksness rather than the red dragon grind in Swamp Cave. So the golem has heal instead of heal more, and it can be slept with the flute, which can or cannot be an advantage depending on your sleep lock. Beta saying with 6 Fairy Waters it's possible to win on 16. That's very interesting. In my math before, I did not consider the Death Necklace, so if you have 126 attack power, and let's just imagine you don't grab the Fighter's Ring, that means you swing for 6 to 13, and with a bunch of Fairy Waters, and how much MP do we have again? Given the agility, I don't know. It's winnable, I guess. 11 heal mores? Yeah, well, winnable, but do you want to? I mean, yes, you do want to win, but do you want to attempt it? 55 0.5% chance, assuming you get there with full resources. Yeah, I think it's safe to grab one more level. Judgejoe is very close to being there. Not sure why he ran away from the golem. Maybe he's hoping to fight enemies and get the level on the way to Sharlock. Or the healing town close to Sharlock. He's just missing not even 300 experience points, and hopefully that'll be the goal level. If it's 55% to win with the current stats with Fairy Water, it's pretty likely you're gonna want to win on level 17 then. Yakko taking a peek at Sharlock. As Cyberdark is diving full grave, hoping for the Fire's Ring, I assume, but he's unfortunately not gonna find it there. And Judgejoe not getting his level on the way to Cole, so 88 MP is exactly 11 heal mores. You're gonna hope for anything but a red dragon on the spike tile, because then you'd have to stop spell it and lose a heal more. Level 16 for Xarnax. Judgejoe deciding on the blue dragon. I mean, you fight what you can when you're close to probably goal level and close to Sharlock. I mean, yes, Cyberdark, enemies, they kill you when you don't want to be killed, and vice versa. That's how the game goes. Level 17 on Judgejoe. What do we have? 14 power, 0, 0, and 7. Yeah. Oof. 130 attack power with no death necklace. With the death necklace, that's 140, which means 10 to 20 on the Dragon Lord. He's not gonna... Judgejoe is diving, not even grabbing his MP back to get his 11th heal more. And possibly doesn't matter much. With 83 MP, you can cast one heal or one stop spell. But ooh, getting the business from the red dragon on the very first floor, so that's no fun. Xarnax looks like went to the beta strip school of Go mode and deciding on grabbing a whole bunch of fairy waters. Oh, not a full set though. And you know what? Is YakkoWakko diving to win? I assumed he was gonna try and scout around, see what's there, maybe grab the fighter's ring, but he's nearly to the Dragon Lord with full resources, fighting the Star Wyvern because, well, probably a mismenu. Oh, getting back attacked a bunch, but I believe he does have some herbs left. Oh, maybe not. Yes, he does. Oh, full set of herbs. Okay, he's fine. Cyberdark learning about werewolves and the L2 breath if he had not already known. And it is a red dragon on the spike tile. Ooh, does Yakko know about the heal more? I have to assume he does, yeah. Casting a stop spell there, so that's 10 heal more on level 16. Ooh, that is a bit dicey. Okay, he survives without wasting a heal more on the red dragon with herbs. He's gonna be at a decent amount of HP starting the L2 fight, unless he gets back attacked or something on the way to Dragon Lord. There's 1 block from the red dragon. 2 blocks from the red dragon. 3, ha ha ha. Alright, thankfully the run mechanics, just as in the past summer tournament, will make sure you do run away successfully on the 4th run attempt. And heal walking in front of the Dragon Lord, that is gutsy, but I think he has to do it if he wants a chance of at winning. Getting another red dragon encounter, which is not what you want to see. Oh wow, using a heal more at a little bit less than 100 HP to make sure he gets his full 157. So 9 heal mores, back attacked by Dragon Lord with the stop spell. Whoa, my poor heart. Alright, using the Death Necklace, as Judgejoe is approaching dangerously from the Dragon Lord, and with his 14 additional attack power, he's gonna have a much faster fight than YakkoWakko. Xarnax getting sent home, and Cyberdark getting his own level 15. Alright, entering the L2 fight with 83 and no back attack. Okay, there's a chance. He's gonna need good rolls. 13. Might get some doubles. That's 26. $36, which is about average. 49. And apparently Judgejoe has used a heal more, and 61 on YakkoWakko. He's gonna need good swings. What is that, 72? Oh, might get a double there. 84, and there's a double. Oh, that helps. 95. Judgejoe still trying to heal walk. Oh, the tough choice. Heal mooring on 44, and that might have saved him. I lost the count, but it's not looking very good, I would say. No MP left for a YOLO more. That is unfortunately a death for YakkoWakko, who is cursed and will be sent out of Tainted right away. Okay, Judgejoe, 118 HP. Make that 96, having used the Death Necklace and getting a stop spell, so that's probably his start of the L2 fight right there. Yes, it is. No back attack again. 15. Cyberdark loading on Fairy Waters. Interesting. Looks like he might attempt a Fairy Water strat at some point, and oh, my screen lagged a bit and I missed some numbers. Dragon Lord hitting for 49. You do have to be careful about that, your damage. I believe you can take a swing for 50 by the Dragon Lord at the moment. Apparently he got an opening double, thank you Beta, so that does help a whole lot. Now, with 15 damage on average a swing, that is a much faster and more hopeful fight than YakkoWakko had. Look at that, 19, and oh, that's a double, you can swing there, I think. Another 19, okay, now you're in business. Oh, that could have been bad there. There was a bad heal more, but he got through it. And 17. There we go. Judgejoe wins on a 17 swing at level 17 with 17 MP left. Get your GGs in chat for Judgejoe winning his very first ever tournament race on Dragon Warrior Randomizer. 4-player race at that. Well done. Now, other players are at level 15 or 16. Looks like YakkoWakko is going to level 17, is going to have a much better time. And Xarnax attempting level 16. Oh, and swinging at the wizard for level 17, which is gonna make his own dive much safer with that 14th strength. And there we go. And 7 MP, you don't need to refill really, because it doesn't give you one additional heal more, although you're gonna want to use a stop spell against the red dragon. But with that 14 HP, it doesn't matter. As Judgejoe proved us, you don't need that many heal more to win when you have 140 attack power. Cyberdark opting for a golem grind in Hawk's Nest, it looks like, which is very fair. Definitely one of the top 2 grind spots in this seed. Again, probably better than the red dragon in a couple of ways. Despite having heal, it is better than the heal more from the red dragon. Speaking of red dragons, one's gonna give level 17 to YakkoWakko, the other is gonna let Xarnax go, thankfully. Thou hast done well in defeating the red dragon, level 17 for YakkoWakko, and is now 140 attack power. Yep, 140, because he did use the death necklace. You can't unequip it without getting rid of it, so he's definitely wanting to keep it to make that fight. Well, I guess you could win without it, but you probably don't want to detour by Bregnary just for that. 118 HP is more than enough to dive most Charlocks, I would say. There weren't many Armor Knights, if at all, in Charlock, so no sleeping enemies, no DL2 enemies aside from the Werewolf. It's not that bad of a Charlock dives. A bunch of Red Dragons, of course, don't always make it easy, but it's not... you don't have that much of a surprise death diving Charlock. Alright, last floor for Xarnax. First floor for YakkoWakko on his second attempt. We still didn't hear the flute music. Oh well, there's always next time. The flute music is randomized for the entire Winter League, so keep your ears wide open for that possible 70 different songs you can hear on the flute or so. Alright, stop spell worked and heal more is blocked. With 86 MP, Xarnax can cast heal twice instead of using herbs. There we go. He will be called a fool. Back attack, better to be back attacked by DL1 than DL2, and Death Necklace has been used. Has been hurt more twice so far. Make that 3 times. You still got herbs left, very good idea to use them, and there we go. Alright, 96, not wasting time. Starting the fight at 96 is pretty likely to give you... Oh, an opening... he didn't get that opening swing he wanted, he got back attack. Starting with 17. And 19, that makes it 36. Possible double there. 54, no double. Ooh, hit for 49. 65, I believe. Oh yeah, he's absolutely fine. and I lost count. I don't need a lot to distract me from counting, but he's fine. He's totally fine. That 14 strength is it does make a huge difference. Not even worried. Just as long as you don't swing on 49 or 50. YakkoWakko getting very close to Spike Tile, and there we go. With, I believe, yes, full HP. Oh, stops while not landing. It doesn't matter, you won't lose a heal more over it, probably. Oh, wow. Looks like a last swing victory for Xarnax. Well done. And no heal more on YakkoWakko's side against the Red Dragon, so he's gonna have a full heal mores against the Dragon Lord. Even got some herbs. Get your GGs in chat for Xarnax42 talking to the king and refusing to take Lorik's place. YakkoWakko's round 2 fight. Getting hurt more and hurt more again. No need to use the death necklace, it's already been done 10 minutes ago-ish. No back attack, that's very good. Starting with 16. Wow, 25 swing for the Dragon Lord. And that's, I believe, 33. $46. We'll try and finish this count. 59. Ooh, possible double there. 77, no double though. $91. Great odds, it's looking good. Ooh, is that 110? Near max swing there with that 19. 124. He could low roll everything and still pretty much be guaranteed to win. And there we go, I lost count again. I should stop talking when I'm counting. I can't do both at the same time. And wow, a 20 a max roll will end the fight with 2 heal mores left. Beautiful. Get your GGs in the chat for YakkoWakko20. Successful in defeating the Dragon Lord, talking to the forest, because why not? It helps 3 grows. Trees grow. And yeah, also being called a fool. Also saying hi to Gwellen. Indeed, that first failed attempt against the Dragon Lord has cost 3 points to YakkoWakko, because there is a 3-point difference between first and third place. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. So unfortunately for Cyberdark, he's going to have a single point with this 4th place finish. But let's root for him still. He's very close to level 17 and this absolute go mode of a level. Interesting to note that Judgejoe and YakkoWakko together have as many deaths as Xarnax, yet did not finish too far from him. So death is only one single stat among many others in this game. You have a whole bunch of things that do change your overall finish time. And there's a level for Cyberdark. Not even looking at his stats, just run away. You know it is go mode. It is time to go. Absolutely. Sorry, Stone Man. I got things to deal with. One interesting stat difference I see between both Xarnax and Judgejoe right now is the amount of heal mores. Xarnax having cast it 49 times, whereas Judgejoe only cast it 38 times, 10-ish of which were during the last dive and Dragonlord fight. So possibly the fluting on the golem has saved him a bunch of heal mores at the cost of, well, the time to play the flute. And yes, there is two, I believe, races in the playoffs that feature the damage bunks. Set only to 2 damage a bunk though, so possibly not gonna kill anyone, but again, it very well might. It's definitely gonna be fun. Oh yeah, flute count would be very fun. There's so many things we would want added to those credits, but at some point you got to make choices. Megru having made some great choices, I would say, with these stats and making great work with these stat screens. They're beautiful, they're fun. Uh, Casual reminder that with the work of some community members, you can now uh, open the status screen at any time if you do want to forfeit the race. Press start and select at the same time, and it will warp you to those credits. Without the play time, of course, because you didn't finish the seat, so it's gonna display a bunch of zeros, but the rest of the stats are gonna be there. If you do that, beta, make sure you talk to the king before going down, so you can talk to him again. It is it is a fun thing to do, even if it's completely useless. Sometimes the most useless things are the most fun. Okay, a decent run so far from Cyberdark in Sharlock. I like that the 14 strength gain at level 17 made it such that no player even considered going inside the Sharlock Treasury to look for the fighter's ring. It going from 140 attack power to 142 makes such a little difference. It literally just increases your max roll to 21 instead of 20. If you need to rely on that to win, it's probably safer to just walk to the Dragon Lord instead of risking wasting resources walking there and coming back. And yes, that is correct. The door will stay closed. It will not be open until you open it or cast return or use wings. You cannot do that. If you talk to the king, he will say, haha, nice try. No, actually, he will not, but I will. Same thing, kind of, for the Unbreakable key, which is going to be featured in week 2 very soon. The starting key in the throne room will not be unbreakable. Keys are unbreakable everywhere but in the throne room. So even if there is always a key in the back at the back of the throne, you can't. You have to break that one. If you do find 2 keys, then the second one you find will be unbreakable once you go down the stairs. Oh, did he? Wait, did the sleep land? Did I miss? Did I miss that? Oh, the heal more has been blocked. Wow, amazing! Cyberdark, the real winner of the seed. Maybe at some point we should have a uh, points tournament for Dragon Warrior Randomizer where you win points for hurt mooring a wizard or sleeping a red dragon or running away from DL2, things like that. All right, Cyberdark using the death necklace, being cursed. Alright, used the herb. You still got some herbs left. Might as well use them just in case you can start with with over 100 hit points. There we go. That might be it. Yes, nice 43 swing. Oh, I wish I could swap 2 of the digits from Cyberdark's experience, total experience points. It would be beautiful, but alas, it's still beautiful the way it is. Yeah, I'm not even attempting the count here. I failed it 3 times. I'm not gonna fail it 4 times for the viewer's pleasure. Well, I could. Look, he's at 60 and now he's at 80 and whoops, I don't remember it anymore. There, I failed it again. Alright, looks like the rolls are okay so far. $18 is definitely okay, way above average. The average again is 15. 18 again, wow. He's gonna have some heal mores left after this fight. Thou hast done well in defeating the Dragon Lord, and you have found the Ball of Right. Get your GGs in chat for Cyberdark86, the very last player to finish a Week 1 race in this year's edition of the Winter League. Well done! And Cyberdark finishing with an official time of, drumroll, Gwaelin! There we go. Unless the dragons return again. And for some reason, I do believe the dragons will return again. So yeah, GG, Cyberdark, well done, well played. Everyone played so well in this seed. I don't think I've seen glaring issues in anyone's play, the way they played. They explored, they fought, they grinded, they searched so well. If anyone's around in chat and wants to come in the booth and chat about their thoughts on the seed or anything I might have missed or commentated poorly, please let us know. Come in and chat with us and tell us, please. Would love to hear your voice. It does not look like we are going to get a player in the comms booth tonight, unfortunately, but it will definitely, we will have some of these players and or others in the booth, hopefully in interviews after some of the week 2 races, which are coming really soon. I don't have the, oh, there we go, we have 162 HP on the Dragon Lord. That's a high HP Dragon Lord, but again, that I don't think that would have made a difference. Yakko's first attempt at the Dragon Lord was not going very well with the rolls and the heal mores and everything, so I don't think he'd have made it even if it was 150. So 160 with level 17 was not definitely something not something. I swear I'm gonna finish that sentence. 160 was not something you'd be afraid of missing. So let me try and pull up the schedule in a moment. We do have some races coming up, not tonight, I believe, unless something was scheduled recently, but we do have some tomorrow. All right, and there we have it. We are February 9th, and tomorrow, February 10th, Tuesday, we have 3 beautiful races. At 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Group 5, which is Ragai, Synth, YakkoWakko, which is featured here tonight, and Aaron to you too. At, wow, just 15 minutes later, we have Silly Dabbit, Kigalis, and Chris, which is Group 10. And at 11 p.m., we have Xarnax42 again featured tonight, Xatrix17, NG Dave, and Jay Coper. So 3 races late in the evening for tomorrow. That's gonna be amazing. If you are able to help with the restreams, either by restreaming or commentating or tracking, please let us know. Come and chat in the beautiful Dragon Warrior Randomizer community on Discord. Just type exclamation mark Discord here in the chat, and you will have the link to that beautiful community. And yeah, we always have fun tracking, playing, commentating, and restreaming those races. And 3 races tomorrow night. I'm not sure which one or which ones will be restreamed. Week 2, I would say, tends to be a bit shorter than week 1, but you absolutely never know with some of these flag sets. So yeah, check back in tomorrow night for more Dragon Warrior Randomizer action. Winter League 2026 week 2 is coming really soon. What about week 2? Maybe we can talk a bit about the flag sets for week 2, if I can find them. I mean, I made them, but I can't remember them. One of the flags that is interesting is, well, the name of the week is No Gold Grind Easy. So gold chests will give like an incredibly tiny amount of gold, like 5 to 12, I believe, or something like that. So you probably don't need to gold grind, or don't want to gold grind, except maybe with the death necklace. But the king will not take your money when you die. You can hurt more doors, which means, well, it means exactly what it says on the tin. If you have hurt more, you can cast hurt more and break doors open instead of using a key. And speaking of keys, they are unbreakable, as mentioned before. Random chest locations is on. And I would say one of the most important flags is level up refill. It is a personal favorite flag. I know many players enjoy it as well. Whenever you get a level, you get all your HP and MP back, which means it makes exploration easier. It makes Sharlock diving easier. If you can just get that last level on the spy tile, then you can get to the Dragon Lord with hopefully all of your resources. So it's very fun. Makes for faster seeds. Makes for easier seeds. Not that everything's gonna be easy. I trust. I trust Brian Williams's bot to roll some nice seeds for us this week, but it will help. That is for sure. If anyone wants to see anything on the tracker, on the monster tracker, again, just shout out to our trackers, Chernobyl, Asferi, and Shihali. Thank you so much. And Kamen Renakai, our streamer, making all of this tonight possible. Well, no particular request for a flag. I will give again a shout out to our runners from tonight. Give them a follow, and they will be thankful to that you are joining their audience regularly. And for tonight, I will be saying goodbye to everyone here. Thank you for coming. And we will be raiding, it looks like, our good friend Lack which has played Dragon Warrior Randomizer before, both in the Big 20 and a casual scene semi recently. He plays a lot of NES games, he plays them very well, and he's a good friend. So make sure you tell him hi. I hope you enjoy his stream, and I hope you will come back again on DW Randomizer very soon, like tomorrow night, possibly for a week 2 race. I was Juef again, thanks to the Restream crew. I love you all very much. I will see you again soon. Have a good night.